Hello, happy people. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day today, one of the best ever. So last night I knocked out the 8th short story. It was only 27 pages long, so I thought it would be pretty fast. It was like 9 pages long, so it was like half an hour long. For me to knock it out in the book that we've been doing collection called An Infernal Bargain and Other Stories. It's published by DMR for free. So I'll link it to you. The collection, you can subscribe to it by checking it out. This short story is called Black Genesis. It's by Mark Taverna. And there's 2 left for this one. For you folks. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So this review will, as a reminder, be spoiler free, so it'll be pretty fast. Alright, so it introduces a character. So basically, and then basically the first part of it will sort of get you started, and then the last finishes out, and that sort of a thing. So I thought this is actually a very nice start. Sometimes I'll find a short story to be a little slow to start at times and get me caught. But this one was actually fun. The first line is like, I wish my brother wouldn't eat meat. Eat human meat. And that sort of a thing. That sort of grips you, right? And that sort of a thing. And then we'll find out a lot more. Our point of view character is his older brother. And that sort of a thing. And he is one of the old men. And that sort of a thing. An older tribe of people will find out these people used to be bull killers and eaters of bull meat, and that sort of a thing in the plains. And then a bunch of people moved in called the Earth Eaters, and that sort of a thing. Another human tribe. And that sort of a thing, and they start to plow fields and welcome them with friendship, but they cut off their hands because they allied with their enemies, get their enemies' weapons, and they are different ways and that sort of thing. And so they cut off the hand, and then they're attacked, and they're sent out on the plains. So now they're nomads. His child is born, and then dies without food or sustenance. And are a very limited existence until a guy comes along who is an evil sorcerer who starts to bring them back to their thing. He'll offer them some new wives, since the grass eaters made his wives barren, and that sort of thing. In order for them to have new people, and then those new people are called the new men, rather than the old ones. And that sort of a thing. And then the new men are very different physically or staturally. They grow very fast. They're very steady. They're sort of more bent over, stocky people, and that sort of thing. They look different, and that sort of thing. And they obviously eat of their enemies. So they're very different from us, and that sort of thing. But they're on the same side too, and such. And so you're gonna find out some secrets later on in the story, about 2/3 of the way, maybe 3/4 of the way through, that I already saw coming as soon as the exposition was laid out, and that sort of thing. I think I wouldn't say it was a surprise or a shock, but I did like the ultimate ending, and that sort of a thing, which I think redeems it. Like I said, the description is great. The first lines are great. The introduction is great too. It grips you very strongly to my mind, and so I'm giving this a 7.5. I think it's a strong stuff. Love it lots. All right. So that is the 8th short story. The next 2 are Adventures in Lemuria by Frederick Arnold Kumar Jr., which I think was in the Lemuria one. Lemuria and Atlas Tales from this company too. And then also I think I've done, and the last one's The Heaviest Sword, which is out of print by Jeff Blackwell. For you folks. Again, that's The Infernal Bargain and Other Stories by DMR Books. It's for free if you subscribe to their newsletter. It's only available on print, online. It's not available in like a physical media or anything like that. And you have to subscribe to get it. A lot of my people are out there saying, Abe, sometimes when you post these collections and stuff like that, and we get a look on Amazon, they're pretty pricey, right? So I thought it would be fun for us to knock this out. We've done 3 previous collections with this Renegade Swords 1 and 2, and then the previous one that I just mentioned, Tales of Atlantis and Lemuria. So, just that. All right. So there you are. So those are my quick thoughts. 7.5 done for you folks of the Black Genesis. So have you seen? So what did you think about it? Did you agree or disagree with my thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Just again, try to keep it spoiler free. Just a basic setup. You get the first pages is all I gave them. All right, and there you are. So if you like that, also. make sure to read some of these older things. I try to post 3 of these reviews a week in these older science fiction, fantasy, and horror stuff. And that sort of thing. So if you like that, check that out. I think you'll like it lots. And then also just, do the YouTube stuff, like hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell icon if you're feeling frisky, be notified of my 7 videos a week. And then also, just let your friends know and watch. Watch and share. Those are the key ways. Alrighty. There you are. I want to thank this reminder, this channel's name. It's the worst thing about new books, as a quote by French philosopher Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was they kept us from reading the old ones, right? And stuff, I forgot about them. In this case, and such. So, in the passion for the newest stuff, the newest stories, the newest movie, the newest album, we've forgotten the shoulders of these giants that they're standing on. Not that they're bad, they're not, but it's just we've forgotten about them. So let's go watch those giants. In this case, read them. Alright, so there you go. I want to thank you so very, very much, for taking some time out of your day and just investing it, watching my videos, right? Because we all have so many things, right, that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it again so very, very much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.